Hey people, it is Thursday, May the 30th. The time is 10:25 p.m. And it is around 14 degrees Celsius or thereabouts. And I just arrived here at Queen Street West in the Parkdale neighborhood at the corner of Gwynn Avenue. And I'm going to be making my way east through this last bit of Parkdale and then into West Queen West. And I'll continue as far as Ossington, and then I think I'll walk north along Ossington Avenue. I'm just making my way home after watching a play that took place nearby. And it was excellent. And I'm about an hour's walk away from home, so I thought, why not record a video or two as I make my way back home. I don't often walk through Parkdale at night, or even West Queen West for that matter. It's a bit far from my neck of the woods. I don't get out here all that often, in the evening hours at least. Here's Dufferin Street. Looks like I just missed this light. And now we're in West Queen West. We left Parkdale after passing underneath that railway bridge. I'll try not to talk like Elmer Fudd in this video. And there's the Gladstone Hotel, looking awesome at night. This is sort of like the West End's version of the Broadview Hotel. They look quite similar. Broadview Hotel is on the corner of Queen Street East and Broadview Avenue. And that, of course, is Gladstone. On this side is Sudbury Street, though, named after a city in Northern Ontario, not too far away from where I grew up in North Bay. I don't think there was any North Bay Street in Toronto, though, just Bay Street. And these are somewhat ideal walking conditions, I would say. Just a light breeze. Very comfortable temperature. And there's another beautiful hotel here, the Drake Hotel, behind this streetcar. It's not quite as grand looking as the Gladstone. Let's wait for this streetcar to move out of the way. And there it is. You got a fat bastard burrito. And Poppies. This has been here as long as I've been living in Toronto. I always think of the Seinfeld episode with the Poppies restaurant on that show. And I think this is the Great Hall here. It's a live music venue. We've got a bar here. I saw a show here once to see Sloan. And what an interesting window display. It's not even Halloween. the CAMH complex. It's a large, sprawling mental health hospital for the most part. It used to be the site of just a big, old-fashioned psychiatric hospital, but over the years it's been transformed into this multi-building complex. Lots of great old buildings here on Queen West. Some of them are a little grungy and worse for wear, but others are quite beautiful. I mean, they look like they've been refurbished. And we're already coming upon Ossington Ave, so I'm going to head north. We'll take a walk up through the Ossington Strip. The Ossington Strip is a popular nightlife area, especially on a weekend. I'm not sure what it will be like on a Thursday night. I expect it'll be fairly lively, especially a nice night like this. Super 8 variety store. I like the old school signage on that building. The strip has lots of restaurants and bars. Still has some old remnants of its previous incarnation when it was kind of a down at the heels strip with things like tire shops and old Portuguese sports bars. And you'll still find some of the Portuguese sports bars up by Dundas Street, where Little Portugal is.
He's not. I'm gonna. You're the fan.
And Blondie's Pizza down there. Humbert Street. A funny street name. Good pizza there though. Bit lacking in street lighting here compared to Queen Street. Maybe it's part of the ambiance of Ossington. So this commercial strip extends up to Dundas. North of there, Ossington reverts to a more of a residential street. It is busy. Most of the restaurants and bars are pretty packed.
Wow, wow. All right, I'll keep you.
Paris, Paris.
Everybody's drawing her attention every which way.
And there's some cool alleyways in the area. I have walked through some of those in previous videos. And we got Rotate This record store. And another good pizza place here is Super Point. Rotate This used to be on Queen Street.
Alright. This little thing has an arm that goes outside.
Bodega. And we're almost at Dundas. we are, Dundas. I'm gonna head east. I almost said west. I'll head east along Dundas. Take us through some of Little Portugal. Much of Little Portugal actually extends west from here along Dundas. But I'm heading homeward bound towards downtown. Maybe I'll cross and we'll walk along the north side. And there's the 505 Dundas streetcar. That would take me right home if I wanted to hop on. And here's the lake view. This is a famous establishment. It's appeared in many movies and TV shows when they need a diner type location. It's gone through some changes though. I don't think it's quite the same as it used to be. I think it's still popular. That garbage truck stank to high heaven. There's another one. Hopefully this one won't follow me as I walk along. So we're kind of coming out of Little Portugal. It officially, I think, extends east a bit further, but the commercial strip of Little Portugal is mostly to the west of here. And that's Trinity Bellwoods Park across the street. Something's is taking place there. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. And I see 3 Mona Lisas. Looks like it has something to do with weed, I guess it's a... Or is it a record store? Buying, trading vinyl. Not exactly sure what that is. So many weed shops. I think it kind of takes away from the variety and enjoyment of the streetscape when there's so many of them. They don't really offer much to the pedestrian in terms of interaction or interest as something to look at. A crochet store. Megan has really gotten into crochet lately. I wonder if she knows about that place. And here's where the street starts to convert back to a more commercial strip again. I can see this is now regarded as Trinity Bellwoods on Dundas. I never really noticed that before in previous walks. I just didn't think this area had any designation really. That's what happens if you spend too much time sitting in front of the TV playing video games. So this commercial strip extends to about Dundas Street, heading east. Did I say Dundas? I meant Bathurst. We're on Dundas. It extends to about Bathurst Street. Yet another weed store. And I always thought this was a strange combination. You have a sort of almost suburban style 7-Eleven store with a parking lot and a gas bar. But right behind, you can see the CN Tower. And I think this might be a good place to wrap up this walk here, actually, at the 7-Eleven. I think I'd like to do another walk the rest of the way home at some other part of town. Probably starting in the same area, to be honest. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed the walk along Queen Street West through a bit of Parkdale and then West Queen West, and then along the Ossington Strip on a very mild Thursday evening, more like late night Thursday. It was fairly lively, especially along Ossington. Not so much along Dundas here. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And also make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store, or you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.